Hello everybody, this is Sergey. We continue our grammar lesson on gerunds and infinitives. Last time we talked about the verbs that are followed by gerund forms, the ing forms, and we also considered some idiomatic expressions that are used with the verb go, okay, to talk about activities. So today we will focus on the verbs that followed by infinitive forms. Okay. Before we go into our grammar lesson, let's think about a couple of things. This is for a warm-up. I want you to check the sentences that are true for you. Okay, there are 4. I want you to read them and tell me if they are true for you. Stop the video, look at them. Okay, first one was I hope to move to another town soon. Okay, if you're planning on moving some other place, then maybe this is true for you. I would like to get married in a few years. Number 2, some of you might be thinking of that. Number 3, I intend to visit another country next year. So if you plan on traveling, then this could be true for you as well. Number 4 is I'm planning to become an English teacher. Ooh, this one is a good one. Maybe some of you, and I know some are planning on becoming teachers, right? Maybe you want to be an English teacher as well. So there are verbs in English that are followed by infinitive forms. First of all, an infinitive form is a particle to, and a simple form of a verb you find in a dictionary. So let's read the examples. A. Tom offered to lend me some money. So we have 2 verbs together, offered and lend, and they are separated by the particle to. So offered to lend. So to lend is an infinitive form. B. I've decided to buy a new car. So the verb decided, which is in the past, again, it is followed by the infinitive form of the verb buy, which is to buy. So decided to buy a new car. So these are good examples. Example C. I decided not to keep my old car. This is a negative form. You add not right after the first verb to make it negative. So here are some common verbs that are followed by infinitives in English. I will read them. Please listen and repeat after me, one by one. Want, need, would like, would love, hope, expect, plan, intend, mean, decide, promise, offer, agree, refuse, seem, appear, pretend, learn, try, can't afford, can't wait. Okay, so these are the common some of the common verbs that are followed by infinitives in English. Okay. Let's practice. We have a few verbs in the box. You need to use them to complete the sentences. So for some sentences, you might have more than one option. So please pause the video and do this in your notebooks. So here are the answers. I will read the sentences. Please repeat after me. Number 1, I'm planning to fly to Chicago next week. Or you can use the verb go. I'm planning to go to Chicago next week. Number 2, Hassan promised not to be late for the wedding. 3, my husband and I would like to visit Fiji. 4, what time do you expect to get to Chicago? 5, you seem to be in a good mood today. 6, Nadia appeared to be asleep, but she wasn't. She was only pretending. 7, Nadia pretended to be asleep. She pretended not to hear me when I spoke to her. 8, the Millers can't afford to buy a house. Okay, there are more sentences to practice. please pause the video and complete the sentences with the words from the box. Okay, I hope you get it done. You got it done. Let's check your answers. 9. My friend offered to lend me some money. 10. Tommy doesn't like broccoli. He refuses to eat it. 11. My wife and I wanted to do different things this weekend. Finally, I agreed to go to a movie with her on Saturday, and she agreed to watch the football game with me on Sunday. 12. I try to go to class on time every day. 13. I can't wait to see my family again. It's been a long time. 14. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. 15. I learned how to tell time when I was 6. Here's a nice picture of broccoli. This kind of vegetable. Probably many of you like it. Broccoli. All right. I hope you got everything right. Okay, let's take a look at this table, grammar table that has to do with verbs that followed by either gerund form or infinitive form. Okay, 2 examples. I will read them. Please repeat after me. A. It began raining. B. It began to rain. So you notice that we have the same verb here, began. It's the verb begin in the past, and this verb is followed by in the first example by an ing form, a gerund form, and in the second example it is followed by the infinitive form, to rain. Okay, so some verbs are followed by either a gerund form or an infinitive form. So there is no difference in meaning usually. Okay, so examples A and B have the same meaning. So once again, it began raining and it began to rain. So the 2 sentences have the same meaning. So here are more verbs that followed by either a gerund form or an infinitive form. So I will read them. Please repeat after me. Begin, start, continue, like, love, hate, can't stand. So can't stand is the same as hate. When somebody doesn't like something, then it's the verb hate or an expression can't stand that could be used. Okay, let's take a look at what the notes say under this table. Like and love can be followed by either a gerund or infinitive form. So you can say, I like going to the movies, or I like to go to the movies, or I love playing chess, or I love to play chess. So either gerund form or infinitive form. Would like and would love are always followed by infinitive forms. So these are 2 phrases that are always followed by infinitive forms. So for example, I would like to go to a movie tonight, or I'd love to play a game of chess right now. So I'd like to go, I'd love to play. So they both followed by an infinitive form. Okay. Let's practice more. We have some multiple choice questions, so please stop the video and please circle A, B, or C to choose the correct verbs. Number 1 is our example. It says, it started snowing around midnight. You can use snowing, the gerund form, or you can say it started to snow around midnight. You can use an infinitive form as well. So there are 2 options for you to choose from. So please continue with numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stop the video. All right. Okay. So we have more practice with infinitive and gerund forms. I would like you to look at some prompts in the box. We have the following: I like, I love, I enjoy, I don't like, I hate, I can't stand, I don't mind. And I wanted to use these phrases to talk about things that you like, you don't like, you can't stand, you don't mind. Okay. There are 12 different ideas here. Take a look at number one. It's an example. So the verb is cook. So you can say something like I like to cook, or I like cooking. You can use it either in infinitive form or gerund form. Or you can say, I hate to cook, or I hate cooking. If you have nothing against cooking, you would say, I don't mind cooking, or you can say, I don't enjoy cooking. Remember, enjoy is the verb that is followed by a gerund form all the time. So talk about your likes and dislikes using this information here and phrases from the box. So yeah, I want you to do it with somebody in your family. Maybe you can tell your parents or your brothers or sisters, your kids, what you like, what you don't like, what you enjoy and don't mind doing. So go ahead and practice orally, please. Okay, a little bit more of the written practice. This exercise is about both infinitive and gerund forms. Take your time and complete the sentences with either the infinitive or a gerund form of the verbs in parentheses. Please stop the video and do it in writing. Okay, here are the answers. Let's check what you've got. One, I'm going to read the sentences. Please listen, repeat after me, and at the same time check your answers. Okay. One, we finished eating around 7. 2, my roommate offered to help me with my English. 3, I'm considering moving to a new apartment. 4, some children hate to go to school. Or you can say, some children hate going to school. 5, what seems to be the problem? 6, I don't mind living with 4 roommates. 7, my boss refused to give me a raise, so I quit. 8, that's not what I meant. I meant to say just the opposite. 9, Julia can't stand to sleep in a room with all of the windows closed. Or, Julia can't stand sleeping in a room with all of the windows closed. 10, Max seemed to want to leave the party, but he kept talking anyway. 11, Sam's tomato crop always failed. Finally, he quit trying to grow tomatoes in his garden. Okay, all right, there we go. So, thank you very much for watching. We're going to have another lesson soon, so please stay in touch. I'll talk to you later. Bye.